Puerto Rico.
Get over here!
Whoop!
Spanning the globe, Curtis Knight Enterprises.
Welcome to my visual podcast, Retrospective, Puerto Rico. I did arrive on August 2nd, and man, what a moment when I looked out my plane window and saw this beautiful, beautiful island. I really felt like I was at home already. I was arriving back home. It was such an incredible feeling, and my journey was just beginning. I went through a lot up until this moment in my life, and I'll try to chronicle some of it. It was very challenging. It challenged my mind. It challenged all my core values. And I'm a lone wolf, and definitely not knowing anyone here. Wow, but even lone wolves can get lonely. I'm going to let you hear how the crowd on the plane responded when we touched down. It's a tradition. It's happened every time I've been to Puerto Rico. Matchbox cars are getting bigger. Usually everyone erupts with applause. Let's see if it's still the tradition here. The land of enchantment. Here I come. Yeah, baby. Woo! Hello. So I was elated. I went and checked into my hotel in Carolina, Puerto Rico. High tourist area, but I needed to relax for a week or so before I started trying to send out resumes and look for employment. I could not take my car with me for some reasons with the bank, so that hurt me big time. It forced me to Uber a lot. I spent over $800 on Uber. But man, the souls I met, everyone very helpful. Why don't you try to apply here? Why don't you try this company? And I talked to a veteran of the Vietnam War, and how touching from him. An elderly gentleman who really touched my heart with his story about almost dying and the brotherhood of the military, about his buddy coming back to save him, and he wanted to try to reconnect with him. So that was very, very moving for me. So now I am in Puerto Rico, and I stayed at some couple of hostels. First one, very nice, with beautiful pool. The second one, way too crowded and not very nice. Couldn't wait to get out of there, and it was hard to look for a job when you're taking your 3 bags that you own from place to place and don't have a place to work. But I was blessed to find Tobaja as my residence in September 1st. And I rented a small little studio apartment, but it's turned out to be a great move. It's chill here, it's quiet, it's not as pricey as the tourist area. I had a very emotional moment early on, walking the beach, holding the cross my mom held in the hospice in the final weeks of her life, and I let it all hang out.
I held that cross
So I got my my home settled in and started sending out over 100 resumes, and I received about 4 or 5 interviews from those. But the way they operate here is very puzzling to me. A lot of times I had phone interviews. They never called me, never responded anymore. So I was faced with some tough challenges because I had way too much time on my hands. As I look back at everything, God, I don't know how I mentally kept with it, with all the frustrations of not being able to get a job and not having a car. Finally, with my siblings' help, Keith and Kim and Gail, I finally got my car here at the beginning of October, and that was such an awesome moment to be reunited with my Mazda. Of course, then I had to get through or go through the rigors of their process with registration and license plates and money and more money going out of my pocket. So that was kind of the picture, and then I made these observations about Puerto Rico. Grocery store prices are sky high. I love ice cream. I can't buy ice cream. It's like $6, $7 a gallon. I'm not paying that. But on one hand, you can park on the sidewalks here, but people drive crazy here. Crazy. Worse than LA. And they don't use their damn turn signals, which really infuriates me. Come on, people. Get it together. But very hot. I didn't have any air conditioning, but I dealt with that. And I continued to try to find a job. Constantly. So I'm all alone here. I don't let too many people in. I need a couple of friends, but that's not really my concern right now. The next big moment, and I mean big moment, came about 5 days before Halloween when I got that message. A job. What is the job? I'm going to be working around islands, but not in Puerto Rico, in Hawaii. Oh, that's right. I am going through the process right now. Norwegian Cruise Lines will be my employer, and I will be working on their beautiful ship. I think it's called Pride of America. So it's been quite a journey. This is Curtis Knight. I wish you all the very best. I love you all. Adios for now.
Oh yeah, I'm live in Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, we're at the jungle. Look at this, look at this shit. Look at here, oh no, here. Woo!
You ever see a drink like this? I'm told it's dry ice by Peter. See, this is the type of stuff you can do over here. You can just drive anywhere, you know, as long as there's trails. Totally legal. Totally. Walking this. Heading to the beach. I miss sunset though. So yeah, I just have to cross this little area here, and there's a little path to the beach. Private beach. It's not a public beach. There is where I'm going into. Okay, I got my light on. It's pretty dark though. Hopefully the bugs will not attack me. Still walking. A lot of garbage here. This is what I want to clean up. I want to clean up the beaches here. I am going to try to arrange that with volunteers. And here's the beautiful, it's Atlantic Ocean. Not the Caribbean, that's on the west side and the south side. I will close out like this. Adios. Winds are picking up here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Wow. It actually feels incredible. Just incredible.
Are you an angel? Never heard of angels before. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Rain is welcome in Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, we cooling down here.